How do you put detailing service packages together? What's up, guys? My name is Phil. Welcome back to the Detailing Workshop. So I want to be able to help you guys put together detailing packages. Now, that can kind of be a challenge at first because, well, when you're starting out with your business, you don't know exactly what you want to offer. But let's start with the basics. If you are starting a detailing business, you at least have some sort of knowledge about washing a vehicle properly and detailing the interior properly. So let's begin with that. What do you want to offer? Are you going to be a mobile wash person, or are you going to be a full detail only type of detailing business? Well, again, that's going to kind of depend on you. Let's go with full detailing because that's really what we do. We don't offer basic washing, we don't do fleet washing or anything like that. We only focus on full details. So here's how we structured our packages, and these have actually changed over the years drastically. I used to have a ton of options from basic wash, express detail, maintenance detail, full detail, interior only, exterior only, and then 3 different levels of exterior only. That got overwhelming. A lot of customers didn't know what they needed and they didn't know what to choose. So I found myself having to explain almost every single package. But now we've narrowed it down to just a few services, and they are pretty much full service types of details. Now, the packages are also going to depend on your demographic. What type of people, what type of customers are you servicing? Do they expect to pay a high ticket price for a full detail? Are they expecting the full work? Do they want full decons, chemical and mechanical? Do they want at least polishing? Do they expect full paint corrections with your full detail? These are things that you're going to have to kind of look around your area and see what other companies are offering. Then you can kind of gauge it from there. Or if you want, start off with what you know. Wash the vehicle properly, clay bar it at least. If you want to use chemicals to decon it, you can, but let's leave that out for now. Do you want to machine apply some sort of wax or sealant? That is actually kind of a twofold thing, and it works to your advantage. For one, it's fast and very efficient, and it polishes the paint. It will remove any micro marring or clay bar marring that's left over from that stage. So it's actually faster than hand applying any type of liquid wax. Not faster than spray waxes or sealants, but those are not going to remove any of the marring left over from the clay bar. So you're going to have to gauge that for yourself. But within the exterior services, you can make sure to, of course, clean the wheels and tires properly, the wheel arches, the door jambs, the trunk lid area, the gas cap, make sure all those areas are clean. And then going into the interior, make sure everything is vacuumed, wiped down. If anything does need to be steamed or extracted, you can add that in as well. You can even say with those processes, if necessary. That way, customers don't just expect you to extract everything, whether it needs it or not. That's actually not good for the vehicle, and it's not good for you. It's a waste of time, leaves things oversaturated, longer drying times. So explain to your customer, if you want to steam everything, that's fine, because that dries quicker and it's not as risky as extracting everything. Tell the customer, if it needs it, you'll extract. So those two things can be on a as necessary or as needed basis. And then make sure to at least condition plastics and protect with UV protectants on all of the leathers and plastic components. That's pretty basic, but even within those, you can add in other little things to kind of sweeten the deal and make sure that your prices are gauged appropriately. Now, what about having multiple packages? Here's my advice. Do keep things simple. Don't make so many different packages that your customer has a hard time differentiating ones from the other. They may not know exactly what they need. So here's what we've done over time. We've eliminated the basic stuff. We don't even list it on the website anymore. In fact, we don't even list our maintenance details, which we do offer only to customers who want them after a full detail. They don't just get those maintenance details just because they want them for the price. The price is slightly cheaper, about half the price of a full detail, but that's because we've already detailed their vehicle. So they get that. But that's not a regular type of detail that's on our website or listed as one of our services. Our services are going to start with a full detail, the works, everything inside and out, minus paint enhancements, corrections, or coatings. Those are extra because, of course, that takes more time, and they're going to be more expensive. Is someone going to pay $300 for a full detail, which includes paint correction and a ceramic coating? Ooh, that would be very dangerous. Be great for the customer, but not so good for you. So you have to keep things within reason. What I call a full detail may be different from what others consider a full detail. Some do consider a full detail to include paint corrections and coatings and all of that. So you're going to have to determine what your full detail means. Customers will ask that also. So be ready to answer what your full detail includes. So check this video out up here about talking to customers and explaining those things to them. Now, from that full detail, they can choose exterior only services. And we have 3 different options for exterior only. Why do we have 3 different options? Well, we have found that people are actually more picky about the exterior of their vehicle, wanting it cleaned and polished. True, people do want the interior onlys done, but we don't even list that anymore on our services page. Why? Well, because sometimes we lose money on interior jobs. So we kind of started to phase interior only out. If you want an interior, you're going to have to go for our full detail, both inside and out. Has that made a difference, or has it hurt our services any? Well, no. Actually, we've explained to the customer that it's a better deal. Our interior onlys are now about 3/4 of the price of a full detail. So it kind of makes it worth it to kind of go all the way and get the full detail done. Why do we charge so much for an interior only? Because we have experienced so many disaster types of interiors that if we're going to do it, then we're going to do the full detail and make a little bit more money from it. That's just us. That's just what we've found. It may not be the case with you, or it may be. That's a way around it. We hate doing interiors. I can do exteriors all day. Those are my favorite, but that's us. We are gearing our business towards more exterior care. We have the 3 different levels of exterior onlys. We have the paint protection, paint enhancement, paint correction. So those are all priced differently. And then we have the new car prep service that's really dedicated for new cars. No one who wants a full detail is going to pick a new car prep. That's a very specific service for a specific need. And usually that one is going to include a ceramic coating. And if you've checked out our website, down below I have it linked in the description, you'll also see a package called the Platinum. So we've named our packages after precious metals and jewels. The Platinum is actually our diamond service plus a paint enhancement plus interior fabric and leather protection. Why did we choose to create that one? Because some customers wanted that. They would choose the diamond and then I would upsell them on a polishing or upsell them on some sort of interior protection. And they loved it. So I simply created a package that I was getting a lot of call for. And it works out to our benefit that way. So start with your basic services first. A full detail, if you want to do a full interior, priced at whatever price you need to price it at, and then a full exterior, you can do that. Start with a few of those services and then start to weed certain services out that you're just not getting a major call for. Or if you notice that people are kind of bundling things together, then you can create that specific package depending on the call for that specific service. So there isn't just any one way of putting packages together. You're going to have to get creative. You're going to have to think about your customers, your demographic, what people want, and then you can price things accordingly. Now, we don't have any a la carte services. Someone can't just have a headlight restoration or clean one seat or apply a ceramic coating after the customer washes it and preps it for themselves. They're not going to get those types of services with us. It's either all or it's nothing. But again, that's us. After years of experience and years in this business, we can make that call. So when you get experience, you can be able to make that call as well. You can narrow it down to what you specifically want to do or offer to your customers. So if you guys have any other questions or comments about putting services and packages together, just let me know down below. I hope the video at least gave you some tips and ideas on how to put some of these services together. If you are interested in other videos, definitely consider subscribing and clicking that bell so you don't miss stuff. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great week.